Hey everybody, it's BC here, and welcome to another episode of Hellion. It has been a few days since my last episode. I've been plagued by a ship curse from me farming these ships. We are now on Starbug 6. Starbug 5 suffered a broken elevator, which became a useless ship to me because I had a cargo hold full of stuff, which I thought I would never get back, but I did. The only thing I don't have back is I only got 3 drills now instead of 4. I've been bitten by the bug where if you have the drills in your inventory and you log out, you lose the batteries containers, but this is what we got again. I have so many Tesla balls. I can't believe this. I got a whole shelf of them. I've got tons of lava lamps. I actually have another one on me here somewhere. There it is. Got a whole bunch of ring lamps. I found out what you can hang up in this spot here, and you can actually hang up the flag. And from what I hear, this isn't even supposed to be in the game anymore. So that is interesting. What other issues did I have with this game? This particular, was it this ship or the other ship? This ship actually had a few problems. I was leaving the airlock somewhere to derelict, and I rubber banded back into the ship, still in the zero-G environment. I couldn't interact with the panels, I couldn't open the door, I couldn't depressurize, I couldn't do nothing, so I had to, respawn and get back here, get back to my ship and get it back again, and then decided to go do some mining to restock the ship in the station, and I was having some exit problems at the cargo bay where I'd go out the door and I'd bounce back in and try it again and again. So I tried going out the side and it worked the one time, and then the second time I did it, I went out the side. I ended up behind that shelf. I was literally stuck right behind this shelf here. I could not do anything. I couldn't go up, I couldn't go down, sideways, either way. So I had to take my pack off, put it on the shelf, my suit and all that stuff, and I actually suffocated there. So then I had to come back out here, and this was after spending an hour and a half watching my ship, this particular ship here, drift through an asteroid. I didn't want to park it next to an asteroid because the rubber banding was so bad. If I parked it, I probably would have ended up in the middle of the asteroid and have to move and all that stuff. So I tried to manually park it, and I thought it was good, but I was about apparently like 0.03 meters a second off. So I went to go do my first mining run. I come back, and I'm reaching the cargo bay door just as I'm watching the nose of this ship actually go into the asteroid. And I come in to try to get into the door, and by that time, the asteroid was already here. There's no way I was getting in, so I ran up to the airlock. By the time I got in, I couldn't even get to the seat. So I had to wait on the other side of the asteroid for at least an hour and a half. Thank God I have this Proteus suit, and I thank Assault Engineer for giving me that, because I would have died if I didn't have it. And by the time I got back on the ship and able to go home, I had 9% left. So yeah, that was fun. Anyways, so yeah, there has been some stuff done. As you can see, the station's changed a little bit. There's an added airlock and T module there. I've been looking around all day trying to find straight corridors, and there's none to be found anywhere. So I picked that up. There's another one about half a kilometer away. It's probably a little more than that. And then I have one still grappled to the ship. So what my plan is this is the command center. That's the main bridge right here with the windows. So I'm going to take the life support module or the lifeboat and the life support module. I'm going to move it down to where my crew quarter is. I've been thinking about putting the power supply where life support module is, and put the life support module at the end of the power supply, depending on how it fits, and then put the refinery at the end, so you'll be able to see that from the bridge coming out in sort of like a zigzag. And then these T sections are going to extend as far as I can go. I was originally going to have a T section at the end with an airlock at the end for the ship, but maybe we'll just go straight all the way and just have an airlock at the end, and then I'll just stick an extra airlock on the side depending on how I have the T sections. Anyways, I actually forgot to go down and get a couple of resource injectors. I know the one that's adrift right now does have a resource injector. At least I think it does. But the one I've grappled, I have no idea. So, but yeah, I've been all the way out to Olgarit and back like 3 times and haven't found a damn thing. And I think I'm almost out of resource injectors. I have one, and I think I still had one earlier, yes. But yeah, I found everything. I've got a couple of asteroid scanners, a couple of extra coffee makers, and still missing the one plant. It's the snow globe one. It's like a purple or color or something like that. Apparently the T-section modules actually have spots for posters in them, so that was pretty good too. And I haven't found anything else interesting, so let's go and decouple this thing, and then I gotta run out to the other T-section, grab that, and yeah, so I'll bring you back when it's, yeah, I'll bring you back when I got ready to start taking stuff apart. Okay, I got this one back. It doesn't have much fuel left, but that's okay. I was racing along, I was going about 8 meters a second, and all of a sudden this gray blur showed up, and heart just stopped. I was like, oh my god, the other T-section's in the way, and then I realized it was my station drawing in. So, what I gotta do is, the power supply I can move, because I don't have a turret in there. I have a turret in the command module, and a turret in the cargo bay. So what I need to do, is I think the best thing I can do, is go in there and disconnect the cargo bay. So I'm going to go down here to the airlock. And yeah, let's see what we can do here. You know, I have to admit, the optimization is a lot better now than it was before. Last time I tried to have this many parts together, it was just like lag central. Whoa! Alright, almost made it. It's so fun sometimes. Alright, let me turn that light off so I don't drain my battery. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna take that turret off, get it on my ship, and I'll bring you back when it's time to take the cargo bay off. Okay, I'm ready here. I just had to check the power supply, make sure nothing was spawning that shouldn't be spawning. If you're wondering why I had to take the turret out of here, if I disconnect this from the command center, it's gonna go hostile on me, because it will lose authorization. So the first thing we're gonna do is, yes, we're gonna take this off. Now, I guess I have to do it that way. You gotta repressurize, go on the other side, and then blow it possibly. Yes, because I have to go on the other side. I don't want to waste any more than I have to. I've already went on a big nitrate run today, and even then, an hour of drilling doesn't get you much nitrogen these days. Not like in the good old days, oh god, no. Yeah. I could go just looting blue containers all over the place, but what do you do with them all? Like, I had enough, wow, a little bit of lag there. Had enough trouble disposing of all dead warp cells I've gone through in the past couple of days. Today I had dropped off, I don't know how many I dropped off, 10 or so. No, it was like 15 around Algorat. I was checking out derelicts out there. So let's see what we got here. Okay, that's the command center. So I want to go ahead and pull that lever. Go on this side and pull that one. You can tell I've done this already. And this one. Okay, so now we gotta go out this side. Alrighty. Now we get up in the saddle. And we can just pull it away for now. Because I wanna... Yeah, I think it's gonna connect to the power supply, but I gotta take the power supply off first. Actually, what is connected to the power supply right now? And do I have room? No, I do not. So, take that off. So, yeah, this has to go where my crew quarters is. Let's see if we can park this somewhere else. I'll just drop it down and then yeah, actually what I'll do is I'll drop it down a little bit because this is where the corridor is going to go, I believe. Shift is your friend in this game. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, they have all these docking ports, but you still can't interact with the containers as far as I can tell. Alright, so we'll just stop that drift. And drift whatever we can, and then we'll just drop her down out of the way. I wish my lateral speed, or my relative speed indicator was actually working, but it doesn't want to for some reason. Always better down than up so it doesn't get in my way. Okay, so now where are those T-sections? Get those before they drift away too far. Alright, we'll grab this one. Where is it? Where are you? Somewhere over there. There you are. So, hold on. Yes, I want the corridor on C. And it's a good thing this isn't a Proteus suit, or else I'd be kind of panicking. I only had to have oxygen right now. But we are okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cut here. I'm going to get these two T-sections connected to corridor C, and then we'll take the other corridor with the docking ports off of the lifeboat. Alright, so here I am with the first T-section. Ooh. Dangerously low. This is going to suck too, it's going to rubber band, so I might have to go to the command module and use that control to do this. Ooh, this is going to be a close one. I'll save the struggle. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Okay, I'm just going to nullify this completely. Okay, that's it. We gotta go. We gotta move. I gotta get over here and I gotta grab this to take over. Oh, a little bit of lag. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Good, we have a resource injector. So now we use docking port C. And look at that. And this doesn't have much fuel either, but that's okay. Because I can always go fill this back up if I need to. Whoa. Let's now rotate the whole station here. Okay. It's a little tricky to do because it's a whole station and not just one module. And I can see I'm actually off here a little bit. So it would really be handy as docking lights. Alright, we should be almost done here. I always try to record when I do stuff like this, if it's a little sketchy, because you never know what's going to happen. But I think we're good on this one. Alright, let's go in and grab it. Hopefully it doesn't bounce. It's been doing that every time I dock. Someone else that was online said they're having nothing but trouble around Beth there on our server. All we're finding is derelicts. There's like nothing. These should be straight corridors, but all I can find is T-sections, so that's what I'm doing. And we grabbed it. Alright. So now, oh. That was a little confusing. I come off and I was like, wait a minute, that's my crew quarter. Alright, where's that other T-section? And no, it's not that one. It's not that one. It is that one. Which is over there. So I'll bring it back. Alright, so I got the T modules on there. They both actually ran out of fuel. I used one to go get the other one, and I couldn't control it because one was completely out of fuel, so I had to take the whole station and bring it over here to pick those up. So now we're going to go in the airlock here, and we're going to disconnect this T section and bring it over. What I might... Yeah, I'll probably just leave the airlock on the side like that. I'm probably just going to dock to the ship to the end here. I kind of want to have that long, sort of get smartish hallway. Once we get it all together too, we'll try to open up all the doors and do one big walk through the whole thing. My ship has drifted up a little ways. It's like 800 meters now, and the cargo bay is about 700 meters away, but that's okay. Alright, depressurize. I had to pop a few doors open, so I lost a little bit of oxygen and nitrogen, but should be okay. Definitely have to do a mining run soon. Maybe. I don't know. We got Saturday now, we got Thursday, it's getting wiped, so basically we got 4.5 days left before it's all gone. But anyways, let's come on, hurry up. Airlock upgrades, that's what we need. You know, faster air pumps. Okay, and I have to go do this and close that, and actually I probably don't need it to depressurize this or repressurize it. Might as well leave it in the tank, and it won't let me do it anyways. It'll let me open the other door though. Actually, it's probably quicker if I go the other way. Would it be? Yeah, I'll do it this way. Alright, I'll bring it back when I'm docking this. Alright, we're coming close. Sadly, we're in the dark. So that's never entertaining when you're docking stuff. But that's okay, because we're almost done. All that's left to do is take my crew quarter off, or basically swap my crew quarter and the lifeboat. The power supply comes off, goes at the end of the life support module, and then the refinery, the cargo bay, goes on the end of that. Now, I have a feeling this is going to bounce on me. It's been doing that quite a bit lately. Blaming the servers. That's all you can do in a situation like this. Alright, let's pick up the pace a little bit here. So we'll be able to see this nice long corridor coming from the window just below the just right where the green is there. And we'll be able to see our ship at the end of it. And then on the left, where you see my crew quarter, that's going to be the lifeboat. Lifeboat, life support module, power supply, and then refinery. And this is going to be the worst parking job, or worst docking job ever, and it actually grabbed. Good, that was the first good one today. So, let's see how we're doing here. That's a good length. Originally I wanted to have the T going this way and the airlocks at the end, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough room for that. Okay, so next. Next would be... move the power supply, I guess. Let's see, I probably should go to the airlock now. Actually, I think I could probably get through here, because I've already depressurized that door, so it's not like I'm going to lose any air pressure. So we'll do that, go to the... I don't think I've... No, I haven't opened that door yet, so it's still got an atmosphere. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a poster on the outside of the life support module. That's cool. People putting their junk on my garbage. What do they think this is? Anyway, let's go in. This should actually open automatically. Yes. And apparently it did have air. Let's do that again. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get in there. I gotta fill on a jetpack anyways, and then I'll bring you back when it's time to disconnect the power supply. Okay, pack is full. Just making sure there's no turret that spawned in here. That's good. The last thing I needed is this thing shooting at me while I'm trying to move it. I actually forgot to check to see how much RCS this thing's got. I'm pretty sure I had everything topped up, but we'll check anyways, because I really don't want to have to fill up the station again, or that command module, because the command module is almost out of power now. Or, nitro, yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, power supply. Where are you? Okay, you're good. Alright, let's pop that bad boy and hook her up to the life support. I'm trying to think of what port I wanted now. I can't remember what. I'll figure it out. Okay, so again, we pull this lever, and then this lever, and that one. Okay, jetpack would help. Oh no, I don't want to go out there. I want to go out here. If I can get myself right up, upright, whatever. Okay. Now this is going to go on the life support. So let me see here. Okay. Alright. Yes, I want this door here. I have no idea which one that is. I think that's should be B. You'd think that the side door would be B, but you never know. Okay, yes, it would be B. Now we want the life support module. Somewhere in this mess. There it is. And good thing we don't have that much of a move. This should be an easy one. And I have a stuck audio file. Lovely. I don't know if that's the modules, RCS, or mine. Alright, let's get in here. And then we got 3 moves left. We gotta take the crew quarter off, put it where the power supply was. I do believe. Yeah, and this should go on D, I do believe, because this corridor is on C, and right now this is on B. And one of the things I think they need to add to this game is like signs that you can make. So if you get lost in your own station, at least you can have signs pointing down a corridor or a T section. Okay, your dock is this way. Your bed is this way. You know, stuff like that. Because even though my station's not exactly huge or anything like that, I still get lost in it all the time. Okay, and it looks like we're starting to get some sunlight here. The thing about my orbit is you don't get too much of an eclipse very often. It's somewhat elliptical, or inclined. And let's slam into the station with a 500-ton reactor. Okay, power supply docked. So now, let's see here. Yes. So then the cargo bay goes at the end here. So then that means I gotta take my crew quarter off. And I might as well go through this door again. And, ooh, this time hang on to it. Oh, don't go away, don't go away. Thank you. And of course it doesn't close on its own. The only thing I hate about this is when you're trying to do stuff like that, that back door will open. Oh, and look at life support is working because it's pressurizing. Where is, there it is. Open please. Okay. It's not the first fall I've taken today. And it's probably not going to be the last. Actually, I can guarantee it won't be the last. Okay, now for this one. Wash, rinse, and repeat. And I'm actually going to close my door here just in case. Alright. Oh, we got to do this first. Not that it matters. Because we're going to be going out this door anyways. So now we want this on A or B, I guess. Where are you? There you are. Whoop. Alright, what's this list again? Alright, so that is D. Alright, then we're going to A then. It's just over here. Nice quick move. I have no idea how far that cargo bay is right now. Or my ship for that matter. Alright, let's get down. Yeah, the game is definitely so much more playable with this many modules. Because I think I've got about as much as me and Tricorder had before when we were starting to have like serious issues. And there we go. Doesn't have to be perfect. In this case it does. Okay, I do not know what happened there. This might be a relog situation. Let's try this again. A little more straight on this time. I think that's what happened. I think I need to relog. You can almost call this game a login simulator. Because you gotta relog all the time. Okay, there you go. So if you go on an angle, it doesn't quite register it, and you can clip right through your station. So now for the big move. And you know what? Let's go grab that cargo bay before it gets too far away. 1.4. Wow. Where are you? Way down there. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Starbug then. I'm going to go grapple onto the cargo bay and I'll bring it back, and then I'll bring it back when it's time to hook it up. Okay, I got the cargo bay back. Just bringing her down now. You can see the station's actually gotten pretty big. I'm wondering about those T sections though. I'm wondering if they're the same length as the corridors. Because I know those corridors were a pretty good length. Surprisingly, for something this size and probably this heavy, this thing moves pretty nimbly, and I think it's actually got a old resource injector in it too. I'm actually surprised about that. But I definitely have to say, like, for the amount of modules I have, their optimization definitely helped with the multi-modules. Again, as I keep saying, it's all got to do with the servers. And I was thinking about that extra docking port that on the command module that's going to be empty. We could probably look at getting another life support, another crew quarters. Apparently the one you start out with is just a tier 1. The ones that you find are actually a tier 2, and they actually have an extra box in the secret compartment. Apparently there might be other things about them that I don't know about. So I'll probably check one of those out. I know we do have the wipe coming up soon, but hey, whatever. The more RCS practice I get, the better. Okay, so we are 2 moves away, I believe. No, actually, I think we're 1 move away. For to move the crew quarter, all it's left to do is undock the lifeboat and move it on to D. Yes. Oh, too much. And hit the brakes before I slam into my station. That's what's gonna really suck with the new damage. The people that just get, the new players that just get into the game, they're not gonna be all that skilled at docking and stuff like that. So all us got players that have been around for a couple of months now have gotten used to it. And they're going to be wrecking all their modules as they're trying to dock them all the time. And the rubber banding doesn't help much. That's why I'm trying to go really slow. Usually I'll approach at about 0.8, 0.9 meters a second. Or no, sorry, 7 or 8 meters a second, I should say. Because you can go up to 10. I think. Was it 10 or 1? I can't remember. So whenever it goes green, it's okay to dock. I think it's actually 1 meter a second. But I usually go like 0.7, 0.8, but for some reason, if you go too fast, it tends to bounce off and send you flying back and send the whole station or whatever module you're docking to into a death spiral. So now we just gotta disconnect this and put her over here. And I probably could have gone to the cargo bay since I had the door open. That's okay, I'll make sure to close that before I call it a day. But we'll go through here since we've gone to this door like 4 times already. Actually, no, we haven't. Okay. Oh, you had to, didn't you? Doing so well, and then you just had to rubber band me like that. Too much built up tension, maybe. That's what's going on. The rubber bands on the servers are getting too wound up. That's why they're snapping all the time. Gotta upgrade to something a little more modern. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was pressurized. Oh. Dealing with 0G is one thing, dealing with 0G and lag is another. Okay, and back in we go. Alright, so now we want, that's A, that can stay, that's B. Excuse me. Why are you not opening? Thank you. Close that. Pressure hazard. What are you talking about, pressure hazard? Okay. Now there's going to be a pressure hazard. Let's make sure this is the lifeboat. Yes, it is. Alright. Oh, we don't want that. We want that. And then that. And that was a close call. And we're drifting sideways for some reason. Alright. Okay. Isn't that a view? Stepping out the door and you just see the station drifting away like this. It's half the reason why I love this game. Okay, so now... oh yeah, this one was on the side here. So now I just got dock this to dock D, and we should be good to go. Look at this. This is actually the one thing I haven't actually moved. Was the lifeboat. Alright, and we are good to go. So now we just gotta get to our command module here. No fuel! Oh. That's okay. That's okay, because guess what? This is where all the resource panels are. Let's get in here. Oh. Oh. I could probably take it out of the... Oh god, not this again. Alright. When that happens, you gotta take a running start. Just fly in there. And that should do it. Used to be really bad where you'd clip to the floor when that happened. You're not gonna close, are you? No, you're not. Okay, we hang on. That still knocks me over. Okay, so we go over here. Active systems, what? Oh. Methinks a relog is in order. That's better. Yes, we have no nitro in here. So we're just going to take it out of the life support module. Because we don't need it in the life support module because we're using the lifeboat. We'll close that. And we go back over here. We open this one. We hang on. And apparently my shift key was not working at the time. Which is fine. Okay, jetpack please. And up we go back into the saddle. Which is all the way over here. Yeah, it's the one module I didn't check for life support, RCS. Okay, and now we go down to the command module, docking port D. Yes. So I think all we have to really do is just spin around. Go this way. And if this, all we have to do is dock the Starbug, I think. Which is good because I've been at this since, what is it? Oh, it's 5 o'clock now, 5 p.m. I started looking around for these corridors. Oh geez, like 10 o'clock this morning. So it's been a long day. Needless to say, I've gone through a lot of warp cells. But now hopefully there should be enough room. The only thing I'd be worried about is that one airlock that's coming off the side of the corridor, but it should be okay. pace a little bit. Yeah, it's weird how you can't move multiple modules at the same time. If one of those modules is completely out of fuel, actually no, that's not the case because this is working. Because when I had the two T sections, one of them was out, one of them wasn't. And I still couldn't move it, but I could move everything else, which made no sense. Anyway, here we are. The final docking of the day. It's a bit of a challenge trying to do stuff like this yourself. Okay. Oh. Come on. There we go. Aha. Okay, there she is. There is my station. Let's see how much space we have. That's actually not too bad. See, now everything up here is going to be visible from the bridge, which is cool. So let's go get Starbug. Where is Starbug? Where is my ship, damn it? There you are. Alright, I'm going to cut here and I'll bring you back when I'm back on the station. Okay, so I'm back on the station now. I just went through and repressurized everything. As I had expected, me opening up all these doors and losing all my atmosphere has caused me to run completely out of nitrogen again. I checked everything, the lifeboat, life support module. The only thing that's got any life support right now is my ship, which is a bit of a shame, but I kind of expected that. That's why I went and did a whole bunch of nitrite mining earlier, but that didn't really replenish a stock. I could go looking for these blue cans, but you know, they don't get, look at that, 5 units of nitrogen. My life support holds 4,000. But now that we have everything all pressurized again, I can take my helmet off. So this is the cargo bay. And we go through. We go to this corridor. That takes us to the power supply. We go to the power supply, which is humming away. Come into here, and this takes us into the life support module. And as you can see, we are plumb out of everything. So that sucks. But that just means I'll have to do some mining, which is no big deal because I got 3 drills and 11 canisters, maybe 14. I got a whole bunch of batteries too. And then here we are in the lifeboat. And then we go back over here, and this will take us into the command module. Now the thing about these T sections in our corridor is they don't have gravity. Now I don't know if that's just, what is that? Oh, that's an air processor. I don't know if that's just the T sections that do that or if the straight corridors would do that as well, but yeah. So and this is just our little route to the ship. There's only one spot where we get gravity. Now, why does this one get gravity and not the rest of them? I wonder if it's got to do with that airlock. I have no idea. But anyways, now for the best part. Hopefully the best part. I didn't even check to see which position the station is aligned, but we should be able to get quite the view from the bridge of the command center, which we're going to do right now. Oh. Walk on ground for a few steps before we go back up into here. Oh, I can feel the lag. Alright. Let's see how this turned out. Not too bad. So you can see all our station over here. And then this was supposed to be our mile-long corridor, which wasn't as long as I thought it would be. We do have the other airlock there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Could put that on the other side for possibly another ship to dock because there's nothing over here. But I think with that, I'm going to call it an episode. I spent, like I said, I've been working on this episode for well, technically I started looking for stuff. I wanted to get these things here, but they were on straight corridors and I wasn't finding them, so I had to go with the T sections at the very end from Burner. And then all the other things that have had to happen with this ship alone, Starbug 6, and hopefully this is the last Starbug of this this update, wipe, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.